crazy going through the evolution of being an entrepreneur. I have realized that I've been in the entrepreneurship business since was in single digits. I used to make jewelry, and then my mom and I had a lawn service, and then I wanted to open my own bar, which I realized had more to do with my extracurricular activities of drinking all the time. And then I also wanted to do hair and worked my way through the bar business to learning how to do hair, and then eventually opened up my own business. And it's funny because as soon as I opened up my business, I decided that it was nothing that I wanted to do. I did not want to be in the four walls. So now, still having that entrepreneur mindset, I'm looking outside the box. It's 2024, so we clearly have all this opportunity online. And I'm sure if you're anything like me, your algorithm has given you all kinds of different scapegoats, different aspects that you can go, different routes, different people promoting different things so that you can make so much money by doing this simple thing. It was really big with the AI, and that was something that really got me sucked in. And then I realized that I hadn't been messing with computers in a very long time, so some of the programs that I purchased, I completely gave up on because I wasn't good at it instantly. No matter what you end up wanting to do, it's gonna be new. Every master had to start from the beginning. It's very rare that somebody's just born running straight out the womb, right? It takes practice. It takes skills to learn different aspects, especially being your own boss. You're a master of many hats is what it comes down to. Where there's also different avenues you can go. You don't have to go Donald Trump, multi-million business owner. Having that little online business, having that little bit of a side income is a great step to get your foot into the door. What I'm learning with this online business is the new age way of selling. I had never really jumped into selling. I had never really learned marketing of any sorts because with hair, it was all word of mouth. I was able to get into reputable shops, build up my clientele, and gave them the option to follow me. So I never had really looked into marketing. Now that I'm looking into the online side of things, learning how to market is one of the main important skills that you can learn. Being able to promote yourself, being able to promote your product. A lot of people get a block, including myself, of how icky sales can be. You don't want to feel like that used car salesman. But to look at it in another way, it's almost a disservice not to sell, especially if you truly believe in what you're promoting. If you truly know that what you're promoting can change lives. Something that I have to keep telling myself is that not everybody's the same. Not everybody has the same values. Not everybody has the same work ethic. Not everybody wants the exact same thing. And on another side note, you can't make anybody do what you want them to do. Of course, there's persuasion. Of course, there's ways that you can push them in the direction that you want. But in the end, you can't make anyone do what they don't want to do. Think about it in an addiction situation. Somebody who's not ready to stop using whatever substance or stop doing whatever they're addicted to isn't going to change just by you telling them to. So this cycle has been very interesting to me. Now I've decided that throughout my experience, I've noticed and I've seen a lot of people rise up to the occasion of entrepreneurship. People that I've connected with, clients of mine from behind the chairs, friends of mine through other business adventures, even friends of mine through high school. I realized that having that freedom of having that credibility toward yourself, having that freedom to choose what you want to do is right up there on the list of like full-time freedom. Again, everybody has their different values. And I understand where people come from when they like the safety net of where they're at. To become this person who wants to help more people outside of the small realm of people that I know in my community has been one of those things that's really brought up a lot of block. I know what I've done. I know how I've done it. And I've seen other people accomplish it too. Even being a person who has accomplished what I've accomplished, I still have these limiting beliefs in certain aspects of my life. Clearly, I'm not some hoity-toity who's sitting up on Wall Street. I'm not someone who's got a business office. I don't wear heels every day. Half the time I'm in a t-shirt because once I opened my own business, I was like, shoot, this is it. Like I can be comfortable every day of the year. And just like in life, these are all phases. Getting comfortable in these phases are what can really shut us down. Getting comfortable in comfort and realizing that we really don't have to go farther if we don't want to. But there's going to be that certain few that have that want and that desire to want to go forward, to better wherever they're at from now, even if they're in a really good spot. And sometimes that just takes taking a step back and like realizing where you are and how good you actually have it. Creating new goals is not a bad thing. We're all here to evolve. We're all here to keep growing. Like there's so much to learn. It's what's driving that. What's the purpose of you wanting more? What's the purpose of that desire? Is it because you see other people making all this extra money? Because you see all these people doing all these fun activities that you just haven't allowed yourself to do with what you have? It takes taking a step back and actually looking at yourself. What is the reasoning behind it? And what are you willing to sacrifice? It's definitely a game of balance and not getting super wrapped up with what everybody else is doing, right? Figuring out what your goals, your values are towards your goals will help create more of an understanding as to why you want to push yourself to this new adventure. Clearly, addiction runs through my veins. So even in the working aspect, I'm a workaholic. I have a work addiction. I have an addiction to moving forward. In the last few years, I've really taken a step back and slowed down and really feel like I'm a fish out of water. There's definitely choices I could have made that probably would have worked out a little better. But in hindsight, life is just an experiment. And look at me still thriving, working on a solution and being resourceful in what you want to happen. My addictions run deep. I'm even addicted to learning right now. There's a lot of stuff that I've missed out on because I didn't even know that it was anything that I could learn. Within learning about myself and learning about different skills and tools to actually grow myself, to better understand what I truly want so that I can actually work towards it. Everything in this evolution is just a stepping stone to get to the next place. You can't move mountains overnight. It's all within building those steps, stacking those pebbles upon pebbles. And so far, I'm pretty excited in the direction that I'm going. So with that, we'll see where this next chapter takes us. If you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're headed. What goals do you have? What desires are pushing you to go to the next level? Until next time, bye.